Everybody, Dick Vitale. Am I shocked? Am I shocked? You can't be serious. I'm stunned. Shocked isn't a word. I thought the way the Spartans were playing at the end of the year, that have no problem, certainly in their first matchup, in their first round. You better believe they're celebrating down in Syracuse. I mean, they were thinking about the Spartans, baby, and now they play the Blue Raiders, and they'll have a legitimate chance, obviously. It was an unbelievable performance, though. Let's not take it away from Middle Tennessee State. They really had great balance, 5 guys in double figures. Potts played well, Buford played well. They really did a great job.
Sure.
Unbelievable. Incredible. I can't believe it. 90-81. They came into the game 24-9. Just unreal. 5 guys led by Reggie Upshaw at 21. My God. The start of the game dictated the whole scene for a possible upset. I mean, 15-2. You're now 15-2. I mean, come on now. You spot a glove, 2 touchdowns, and now you're going to battle the rest of the way to get back? It's tough. One of the historic moments in college basketball. A 2 being a 15. Doesn't happen too often. It's happened several times, but not too often. Unbelievable. Just incredible. I just get a note here, somebody in chat. Iowa fouls a 3. Fouls a guy shooting a 3, up 3. Tell me that's not true. Unbelievable. Oh my, unbelievable. Yale out-rebounds Baylor. What moments? You're talking about March Mayhem. I mean, I'm part of the All-State March Mayhem madness, but this is real March Mayhem. The fact that the Spartans go down, I'm taking my bracket and I'm ripping the whole sucker up. Because it is gone. It is gone. My bracket is totally ripped from top to bottom, and I'm sure many others as well. This is something that I never, ever expected. Unbelievable. Mayhem, baby. Total March mayhem. Oh, I cannot believe this. Spartans go down. I think many of you thought like me. Second half, I felt, we're down, but so was Duke down at halftime. Carolina was only up 1. I just felt they ultimately make that one spurt, take charge, but they could not. Every time they had a little run, Middle Tennessee had an answer. Middle Tennessee had an answer. Incredible. You talk about what this sport is about. Think about the wackiness. Incredible. I just sit here in amazement. You feel like you don't know the game. You really don't. You sit here, it's nothing but a guessing game. Young kids. I have another question. How many kids do you think playing for Middle Tennessee were offered big-time scholarships to Tennessee, to schools in the Southeast, and the SEC, like maybe 0? And they're all there playing with a chip on their shoulder, playing as a team. Kermit Davis Jr. did a great job with them, had them prepared, had them mentally prepared. Several years ago, they had a big win, Middle Tennessee, as I believe it might have been as a 13-seed. But this is unbelievable. They beat a team that many people picked to win it all. I mean, unreal. I mean, the Spartans were picked by so many. It's unbelievable. Just incredible. I am so stunned and shocked.
Give us your crying face.
Give my what?
Crying face.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is Shock City. I'm going to cry about it. Oh, man. Help me out. My bracket. Hey, you talking about teams like Villanova for 6 years? Didn't make it out of the, make it to the Sweet 16? Well, heck, I didn't make it to the second day. Are you kidding me? My bracket's totally shot. Totally shot. Thank you, Yale. Thank you, Middle Tennessee State. Thank you, Little Rock. It's unbelievable. That's the beauty of the game. That's why I love it so much. You never know, the unpredictability. That's why I've been yelling and hollering about get the little guy in the tournament. You don't know what might happen. We can talk about all the RPIs we want, all the RPIs, all the ratings, all the evaluations. Put them on a court. You got to play with heart and pride. Michigan State came out, and they come out with that unbelievable desire, and they jumped on it right away. The Blue Raiders jumped on them, and then he turned it up, Michigan State. But a lot of times you can't turn that faucet up and on and off. So incredible. This is truly upset city. Absolutely. Any way you cut it, make city. Just absolutely blown away by what happened here this afternoon. Incredible. What a moment. You got to believe Syracuse. I don't care what they'll say. They'll say, hey, they're tough and this, and obviously they are tough. Middle Tennessee is not Cupcake City. It's obvious. But don't tell me you'd rather play Middle Tennessee than Michigan State. Come on now. You know you'd rather play Middle Tennessee. Give me a break. It was 7-4 early in the season. Lost to Murray State. Lost to Georgia State. Herman Davis used to be the head coach at Idaho. Texas A&M. 14th year there. Matt Costello did a great job. He kept them in the game with 9 for 10. Michigan State and Purdue are gone. Little Rock and Middle Tennessee State have said bye-bye to a conference with all kinds of heavyweights. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Overtime, Temple and Iowa. Is that true that Iowa fouled a guy up 3, shooting of 3? Tell me that's not true. Oh, Temple, Iowa. He must have made all 3 free throws. He made all 3 free throws? Wow. I missed it. I'm here trying to wrap up. I'll be on SportsCenter tonight about 6:30. Pac-12 has really taken a bouncing. 5 of their 7 teams in the tournament, 5 of their 7 teams are out, are gone. Goodbye, including Arizona, Oregon State. Unreal. SportsCenter will be on here tonight. We'll be on at 6:30. I am sure we'll be talking Michigan State and what went on in this incredible upset by the Blue Raiders from Middle Tennessee State. What a win. Has to be the greatest win in the history of the school. Unbelievable. Syracuse now. Many didn't think they belonged in the tournament. They showed today with the whipping they gave Dayton, they did belong. And now they not only belong, they have a great chance of going to the Sweet 16. Utah Gonzaga is going to feature some really talented big players. Hurdle is terrific for Utah. But Sabonis is very good for Gonzaga. And Wiltshire can flat out score. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, Buddy Hield's my choice, been my choice for National Player of the Year. I mean, this has just been an incredible moment. Michigan State going down to Middle Tennessee State. Wow. Yogi's going to hook up tomorrow with Ulis. That'll be quite a matchup. Valentine certainly didn't have a good day shooting the basketball. He had his 12 assists, passed the ball, but didn't shoot well. Unreal. VCU gets a win today. Nice win for Virginia Commonwealth, beating Oregon State. Unbelievable. Well, the selection committee, we talked about 3 times. You almost might be celebrating right now. Virginia. Happy to see the Spartans out of there because they've been their nemesis. They've been their Achilles heel, as Al McGuire would say. Wow. Unbelievable. Wooden Awards are coming up, I believe, in a week or so, a couple weeks. Unbelievable moment. College basketball. That's why people love it. It's no 4 out of 7. No 4 out of 7. One game, one bad night, and the dream and the party is over. They are celebrating galore, Middle Tennessee. No matter what happens with them the rest of the way, this will be, in a way, their national championship. But something tells me, looking at the toughness of Kermit Davis's kids, they're not going to be satisfied with the fact that they just beat Michigan State. Someone said North Carolina, Virginia, final game could happen. One shining moment. Oh, what a shining moment that the song play on. Wow. Wow.
Well, you heard it from Big Vital right there, man. One shining moment. That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes in college basketball, boy. It's all it takes, man. I was watching the game. While I was watching it, I thought to myself, I'm gonna put a little bet down because I ain't gonna miss out on this one. I could see the upset happening, to tell you the truth. I can see it happening. When I was watching it, they kept fighting through, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't giving it up. They wasn't like they didn't give up, man. They just kept fighting their way through it, man. And you know, it's any team fighting their way through it is gonna come through. The plays are beautiful as well. Where like the backdoor cuts were beautiful. Mid Tennessee, they were catching them on Michigan State. They couldn't deal with that. And the guts, like every time Michigan State tried to make a run, Mid Tennessee kept coming back on them, and they kept forcing them to play hard, and they didn't have it, man. They didn't have it. It was almost like, look at this, look at the pictures here. Let me see if I still got the pictures up on the screen here. Like they weren't having it. They weren't having it. Let me get these pictures up on the screen on Twitter. Like it's blowing up all over. You heard Dick Vitale calling it the biggest upset in college in college basketball, but for the school anyway. I definitely agree with that. But a time will tell when the rest of the day is finished. We'll see how big an upset it really is. But it's definitely a massive upset. That I know for a fact. When I was watching it, I was watching this team's pretty bad, and I don't know about Dick Vitale, man. I mean, who picked this team before? I mean, this is the thing about college basketball. You never can tell, man. This picture says it all, man. Let me see. Let's bring this picture up on the screen. Play my Booker T music up on this to sell this out, boy, to send this out. This picture out here. You never can know in college basketball, man. These kids, man, they playing hard. That's what March Madness is about, man. Just laying it all on. Or like Dick Vitale says, it's not the best out of 7 games. It's the best out of 1. If you don't bring it on the night, you're gonna end up that is number 2 seed knocking out number 15. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like most of these games, you ain't never gonna see that again. I was actually looking on the schedule as well. I don't see this happening again. But you know, they might take out Syracuse if Syracuse ain't with it. With the zone, some of their backdoor plays won't really work. So they're gonna have to try and bring something else. But they definitely grit and grind can thing. And I'm gonna be watching Mid Tennessee to see where Mid Tennessee are gonna go in the tournament, man. It was listen, that game right there is what it's about. I watched another game. I think it was Hawaii as well. Hawaii done pretty well as well. Hawaii upset. Who they upset? They upset another team as well. I can't remember. But Hawaii upset another team as well. And that was a surprise as well. Who's talking? I think this game is finished over here. But basketball was looking good. College basketball was looking good. Some good matchups. My favorite is Kentucky going all the way. So I'll see if Kentucky are going to do pretty good. But where's my music out here? Put my Booker T music out here. Because I tell you what, man, the celebrations all out, boy. I won a little bit of money on that one. Not too much. I could have put more, but I was stressed. If I put a whole heap of that, I can see coming down the stretch here. They never gave up the lead. And you know, if you play a basketball, it's tiring. They're the meanest. Yep.
Show enough. Am I the baddest mofo down around this town? Show enough. Who am I? Show enough.
That seems good.
Show enough. I can't hear you. Show enough. Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah. Well, like I said, yeah, Mid Tennessee, boy, they pulled off the upset, and boy, upset city, boy. This tournament is great. Can you dig it, suckers? Oh man, this March Madness is looking great, man. I'm telling you, man, some great matchups. Boy, I'm gonna be trying to cover it with some guys over here from the YTBC, boy. Keep tuned. EJ Boxing live back again, boy. Covering March Madness and all the events, man. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next one. Suckers.